Hey guys, welcome to Tabletop Baseball. I've got the 1973 Red Sox season replay going today. We're on game number 81 of the replay. And let's see, they are 40 and 40 in the replay. And in actuality, they're 42 and 38. So dropped a couple of games behind the pace of the real Red Sox from 73. They're going to be taking on the White Sox today. But first, I have something I want to show you guys that I received today. Very excited about. Let me get this, or it's not going to fall out here, first of all. All right, so this is from Steve Ryan. This man is unbelievably generous. I'm beyond words. This is, and I can't even get the whole thing in there. It's a very big box. It's the APBA American Saddle Racing game, which I have wanted to play forever, and it's very hard to find. It's out of print. If you find one, you're looking at least $200, and that's for one that's like beat up, in bad condition, etc. I don't know why they don't print it anymore. It looks like a really good game. I'm gonna learn it. We're gonna play it on this channel. There's Steve Ryan. He's the man. I'm telling you, this game. I've already kind of filtered through it, but I want to show you guys anyway. The condition of this is unused. Amazingly, Steve said he had an extra one. That's even more amazing. So there's some extra horses in here. This is from the 83 season. It's 85. The game is 85, but the season's 83. There's actually printed off Seabiscuit from 38, War Admiral. And all this stuff, still in the wrapper. I mean, this is the racing form, or what is this? Let's see. Charting sheet, or kind of a racing form, I guess. And then all your horses, which, don't really look like horses. We could use actual horses, I think, from the other game. The instructions, not very long. Looks like a pretty straightforward game. Horses, still uncut. Still in the perforations. So amazing. I can't wait to get into this thing and read about it and see what's going on here. This is the action board. I kind of feel like you check the number on the horse's card against the rating here. The roll, you check his rating. You find out, or this would be, the rating. You find out what column to look in, then you check the dice roll, or the number that corresponds to the dice roll on the horse's card. And you find out what column to look in. That tells you how many spaces you can move. You got tenths, though, to deal with. So I have to figure that out. There's your odds chart. We're definitely going to be playing. There's actual races from 1983. Here's your Kentucky Derby. The order of finish. I don't know how you do 20 horses, but I don't think you can play 20. I think you probably play the top 10 or something. Just unbelievable, man. I am floored. Amazing. Steve Ryan is unbelievably generous. So we could recreate the 1983 Kentucky Derby. Everybody could pick a horse, or I could draw out some horses for people randomly. Redo the Kentucky Derby. This is unused. Race records sheet. I'm not sure how you do track conditions, how that factors in, but I can't wait to dig. Like I said, I just cannot wait to dig. It's a huge board. It's kind of like Turf Master, so I'm not going to unfold it. But there you go, Steve Ryan, man. I told you I owe you big time. I had a feeling that's what you were doing, and I don't know. I'm beyond words. Beyond words. I got to get you something. It's amazing. Plus, you signed up for our Patreon account. That's awesome too. Man, I mean, the condition of this game is amazing. It's obviously unused. So, and my dogs are going crazy about something. And I don't have all my lights turned on. But like I said, Steve, you are the man. Everybody thanks Steve Ryan, because I don't know how I thank you any more than I owe you something. I mean, just play. I will enjoy. There's no doubt about it. We're going to play it on this channel. Like I said, we'll probably do that Kentucky Derby. 83. And divvy out some horses randomly. You guys can control the horses. So that sounds pretty fun to me. All right, man. I'm on cloud 9, Steve. I am. Beyond words. I wish you were here. I'd give you a hug. Hug your neck. But, all right, let's get on with the game. It's Ray Culp on the mound for the Red Sox. It's Bart Johnson for the White Sox. I always find it interesting that I'll look at the lineups, I'll look at the pitchers, and in my mind I kind of think who's going to win. And then I'll look at the score, and a lot of times I'm just really surprised. Like on paper, I feel like the Chicago White Sox should win this game on paper. But then you look at the score, Boston won it 11-2, pounded out 16 hits to the only 4 for the White Sox. That made you laugh, like what? Me hugging your neck? Well, if I see you sometime, I'm going to hug your neck. All right? Just be prepared. So let's look at the lineups for the Red Sox. Tommy Harper in left, Mario Guerrero at short, Yastrzemski at first, Orlando Cepeda DH, Petrocelli at third, Rick Miller in center, Bob Montgomery. This is the second game of a doubleheader, so that's why Fisk is not in the lineup. Montgomery's catching, Dwight Evans in right, and John Kennedy's going to play second. He was not the actual second baseman. It was Buddy Hunter, but I don't have a Buddy Hunter card. He only played just a very few number of games, so he is not available. Pat Kelly for the White Sox will lead off in right. Tony Muser at first base. Carlos May in left. Bill Melton at third. Ken Henderson's the DH. Buddy Bradford in center. So we could have had 2 buddies in the game, but Buddy Hunter again not available for the White Sox or for the Red Sox. George Orta at second base. Eddie Leon, shortstop. Chuck Brinkman, the catcher. Finally, we're ready to go. Tommy Harper leading off. It was well-deserved delay in the game there. Well-deserved. Ready to get this game over so I can dig into that game. Even number, so 31, and both pitchers are right-handed. 31, and he's going to walk Tommy Harper to lead off the game. And this is the last game in the series. I don't think Tommy Harper has a stolen base yet. I think we're going to steal right off the get-go here. He is a 78. And Chuck Brinkman is the catcher, -4, so he'll be a 74. 97. Bad decision, so he gets thrown out. And 1 away. Mario Guerrero even. So that's an 0-4. And that'll be a single. So could have had runners at possibly first and third. It would be first and third. But instead, it's runner Guerrero at first with 1 out. Carl Yastrzemski. Odd number, so 26 is a walk. And Bart Johnson is a C pitcher, so it will be a walk. First and second, 1 out. Orlando Cepeda. Odd, 15. First of all, 15 is a single versus a C pitcher. Single versus a C is a double. So that's going to score 1 for sure. Actually, it will only score 1. It's a 15. That's an odd numbered single or double. So Yaz moves to third. He's a medium runner. 1-0 Boston. Second and third now. Petrocelli even. 13. And that's a single. Scores another run. Cepeda will only go to third. 2-0 Boston. First and third, 1 out. Rick Miller, even, 90. Flies out to center. Now it's going to be a tag up opportunity here. 0-70 for Cepeda. 34, so he will make it. It'll be a sac fly for Rick Miller, and it's 3-0 Boston. Petrocelli still at first. Catcher Bob Montgomery. Even is at 86. Fly out to center. Red Sox jump out early, 3-0. Give Ray Culp a little bit of a cushion. He's a D pitcher. Even's going to be 82, and that's a fly out to center. Tony Muser, odd 36, air check. And that's a 90, center field. It's going to be an error on Rick Miller because it's a 2 on the blue die. So an error on the center fielder, Rick Miller. 1 on, 1 out, Carlos May. Odd 73. Fly out to right. 2 away. Odd number 16 will be a single for Melton. Medium runner on first, Muser. He's going to go to third on the even number roll. First and third, 2 outs. Even 87. That's going to get him out of the inning. It's fly out to center. So top of the second is 3-0 Boston. Dwight Evans. Odd number, double zeros. That is a home run, and versus a C pitcher, it is still a home run. I think, let me double check here. Second home run in as many games for Dwight Evans. He did homer in the last game. That was the only run for the Red Sox. They lost it 5-1. Matter of fact, let's get you update on the series with the White Sox. Red Sox won game 1, 1-0. Lost game 2, 3-2. Lost game 3, 5-1. So they're trying to split the series here with a win. And that was Dwight Evans. It's John Kennedy. Odd number, 32, and that'll be a strikeout. Tommy Harper, even number, 43, and another strikeout. 2 away, Mario Guerrero. Odd number 11, that's going to be a single possibly. Depends on where it's hit. Fielder needs to be positive. It's an 0-1. So that'll be to the catcher, Brinkman. He's neutral. So it is not it is an infield hit. So Guerrero first, 2 down. Even number 63, and a ground out to short for Yaz. Bottom of the second. Beatles and D. Scott Howard. You missed the grand beginning to this game. You'll have to watch the beginning of this video later to see what I was talking about. It's not the 3 runs. Odd number 69. Ground ball to short for Buford. George Orta. Even number 68. Ground ball back to the mound. Ray Culp makes the play. 2 away. Eddie Leon. Odd number, so 48 is a strikeout. Another nice inning for Ray Culp. Top of the third. It's 3-0 Boston. It's the OC, Orlando Cepeda. Even number 56. Ground ball to second. Rico Petrocelli, even number 56. Ground ball to second. 2 away, Rick Miller. Even. 99, so 99 either way, but nobody's on base. Odd, so 46. Ground ball to first. And nothing doing for the Red Sox. Bottom of 3, Chuck Brinkman, odd, 05. That's going to be a single versus a D pitcher. And that's going to be a double, most likely it is. So Chuck Brinkman, the catcher, the 9-hole with the double. There's Pat Kelly, even 44, which is the rare play. Rare play table. And we're going to have to roll. We have runners on base. It's a 13. Wild pitch, all runners advance 1 base. So it's just a wild pitch. Brinkman moves to third. Pat Kelly still at the plate. An even number, 65, though, will be a ground ball to short. And the runner will hold. Ground ball to short. 1 out. Tony Muser. Even, so 75. Fly ball to right. Could be a sac fly here. 65 or less. 66. And that's not an out. 77 would have been an out. 77, 88, or 99, but it's a 66, so he just stays. Wasn't hit deep enough. 2 away, Carlos May. Odd number, 87, and that's going to end the inning. Fly ball to center. They should have gambled. Sent him. Hindsight's 2020, though. Bob Montgomery in for the resting Carlton Fisk. Even 24. Single for Montgomery. Carlton Fisk is resting because this is second game of a doubleheader. Dwight Evans, not the best bunter. Will hit away. Odd. 44, we've already had the rare play check, so no use going there. Struck him out. 1 out, John Kennedy. Oh, John Kennedy he's written in because Buddy Hunter was the actual starter. No Buddy Hunter card. So John Kennedy got the start. Buddy Hunter only played like 13 games. So that's why. Even 46. And John Kennedy will be struck out. Even number, so an 11. And that's a possible single. Depends on the fielder. It needs to be a positive fielder, and the only positive fielder that the White Sox have is the third baseman, Bill Melton. So it's going to have to be 88 to 99 roll. And it's an 06, so it will be a 06 would be the first baseman, and he is neutral, so it is a single. And the runners advance the same amount as the hit type. First and second. 2 out, Mario Guerrero. Even number 52. He'll ground out to short. That'll end it. They leave a couple stranded. Bottom of the fourth. Bill Melton, odd 95 is a fly out to left. Ken Henderson, odd 03, and that is a double. One out double. Here's Buddy Bradford. So like I said, we could have had 2 buddies in the game. In actuality, there were 2 buddies. 42 struck him out. Big strikeout for Colt. Runner on second with 2 outs, George Orta. Odd number. And that's going to be a 50. 50 is a strikeout, but he is a D pitcher. First 2 times through the lineup. Strikeout versus D turns into a walk. Okay, so first and second with 2 outs. Eddie Leon. Even number, 95. Flies out to left. Inning over. So top of the 5th. Yaz to lead it off. This is Bart Johnson's maximum innings pitched inning, actually. Odd, so 43. Right at the edge of the strikeout range. He gets him to strike out. Cepeda even, 58. And it's a ground ball to second. Rico Petrocelli, odd number, 67, and that's a ground ball to short. So that's all for Bart Johnson. He has given up 3 runs and pitched his maximum innings. 2 or less, he could have kept going, but 3 or more, no. Odd number 51 struck him out. Pays him back for that double he hit first time up. There's Pat Kelly. Even number 80. Fly ball to center. And that's caught by Rick Miller. 2 away, Tony Muser. Odd 07. And that's a single. For the Muse. Nope, not going to steal. Even number 05. And this is the 3rd time through the lineup, so Ray Culp is now a C pitcher. So an even number 05, and that's a double. But it's a multiplier, modifier check. Double versus a C. Wow, that's double versus a C is a home run. That is a home run for Carlos May. That ties it up. No, it doesn't. 3-2. For some reason I had in my mind they had scored a run earlier. 3-2 now Boston. 2 outs, bases clear. Bill Melton even 17, and that's a single. 2 for 3 for Bill Melton. Ken Henderson, he doubled his first time up. 88. It's a fielding check. Center fielder needs to be positive or neutral. He is. Rick Miller is positive, so he makes the play. So it's a 3-2 ball game now. Boston kind of messing around. And the White Sox are going to have to go to the bullpen. I'm going to bring in who they brought in first, which is Rich Gossage, the Goose. He only pitched just a little bit because he's a G pitcher. That's not good. Any kind of modifier check is going to be trouble. Hello, Tribe fan. Mark Tully, Midwest Sports. Odd number 79. Gossage, of course, is a right-hander. Fly ball to right. Bob Montgomery. Odd, so 42. Struck him out. 32-63. He strikes out. 2 away. Odd number 18 will be a walk. Dwight Evans walks. 2 outs, Evans at first. John Kennedy, the batter. Even, so 62. And that's a ground ball back to Gossage. 3 outs. So nice inning for Goose. Bottom of the 6th, Buddy Bradford. Even, 76. Ground ball to third. 1 out, George Orta. Odd number 93. Fly ball to left. Eddie Leon, 2 outs. Even, 26. 26 is a walk. There's that old 2-out walk again. Chuck Brinkman. He's doubled and struck out. Even number, so 68. Ground ball to short. 6-3. Put out. Still clinging to the 1-run lead. 3-2 Boston, 7th inning. I think we'll let Goose pitch another inning. Maybe. Yeah, at least the first 2 hitters. He's a right-hander. Even, 90. So fly out to left for Harper. There's Guerrero. Odd number 57. Actually, that is a walk. And I might have missed. No, I don't think I did. I might have missed a walk on Ray Culp, or 55-60 is a walk, but I'm not sure. Maybe. Odd number 57. 55-60 is a walk off Gossage. So it's a walk. Sometimes I forget about the multiple numbers down there. I know usually if it's one number, I'm fine, but they're going to bring in Terry Forster. Doesn't happen a lot that you have a range down there. So Forster's going to come in to face Yaz for sure. Lefty-lefty matchup. Guerrero at first. Even number 63 versus a lefty. Ground ball to second on a 3. And that's going to be a double play. 4-6-3. Ends the inning. Forster comes in. 1 pitch, 2 outs. So Ray Culp, let's see, he can go 1 more inning. At least. Odd number, so 57, righty. That's actually a walk. There you go. There's a walk, leadoff walk. Steeler, he's a B Steeler. 58. He would stay a 58 because Montgomery is a 0. I don't know. Let's see. Sacrifice. Muser's not a very good sacrificer. Bunter. Let's see. Pat Kelly did. I think he stole in that last game though. Let me check. He did, and he is a B Steeler. He can only steal once per series, so he cannot steal. Let's try hit and run. Odd number 83. Now you had 5. The hit and run works like this. You add 5 to the batter's roll. This is the way I interpret it anyway. So 83 makes it an 88. Now if the pitcher's modifier is applied, you do that. So it's an 88. That means a fly ball to center. And the runner will hold. Scamper back. Carlos May is an odd number, so 94, fly ball to left. Even number, 78, and that's a fly out to center. So leadoff walk, and Ray Culp comes back with 3 flyouts. Top of the 8th inning, Forster coming back out. Orlando Cepeda, even, 86, lefty, fly ball to center. Odd number, 30 or 31, either way. Error check for Petrocelli. That's going to be an error because there is no 1. I mean, nobody has less than a 1. 49 is third base. That will be a E5. Third base is Melton. He's a 5, so E5 brings up Rick Miller. Petrocelli cannot steal. Even number, so 86. Fly ball to center. Montgomery, 72. Ground ball to short. Bottom of the 8th. Man, 3-2. They're hanging on. 3 in the first, and that's it. I think it's time for a reliever. I'm going to go with Roger Moret's going to come in and try to get the 8th inning before we go to bowling. Roger Moret, left-hander. Switch hitter Ken Henderson, odd 71 versus a lefty. Ground out to third. Brings up Buddy Bradford, odd number 70. And ground ball to third. 2 away. George Orta, odd number 81, so good roll in there. Loud to center. 3 more outs for the Red Sox to get through this. Forster is coming back. No, he's not, is he? He is not coming out. Cy Acosta will come in. And he's a B pitcher, right-hander. Dwight Evans. Odd number 51, ground ball to first. 1 away, John Kennedy. Odd number 74, fly out to right. Tommy Harper, even, 96. Fly ball to left. Left. That should be a 7. Bottom of the 9th. Now, Bobby Boland's going to come on, the closer. Bobby Boland, he's got 891. Let's see, Leon Boland's a righty. Shortstop. Let me check their shortstop or pinch hitter situation here. Versus a right-hander. Let's see. I think I'm going to go with, because we can bring Alvarado in if it goes extras. Jerry Hairston is going to pinch hit. Switch hitter. 0 to 40 gives him a chance to get on. Hairston to pinch hit versus Bobby Boland, even 54 versus a righty, and he's going to ground it out to first. So Chuck Brinkman, the catcher, he's doubled, struck out, and grounded out. What's Ed Herman look like? Let's see. I think there's somebody better than Brinkman. Possibly. How about Dick Allen? Dick Allen's going to pinch hit for the catcher, Brinkman. Odd number 30 is a walk versus a B pitcher, though. I think that's still a walk. It is. So that paid off because Brinkman would have been a strikeout on Brinkman. So Brinkman's out. It's going to be, we'll get to that later. Dick Allen's at first now. He is a C stealer. He could try to steal. They have one out. They need one run to tie. It's 3-2 Boston, bottom of the 9th. Dick Allen at first. That's going to make him a 77 still because Montgomery, he's going to try to steal. Pretty good opportunity. And he does make it. So Allen is second with Pat Kelly. Odd number 90. Fly ball to center. And could tag up here. Center field to second base. From second base is 0 to 25. 17. So he moves up. He's at third base. Tony Muser. Tony Muser. Base hit ties it up. Odd number 87. It's not going to do it. It's going to be a fly ball to center. And Rick Miller makes the catch, squeezes it, and that's the ball game. Kind of got dicey there for a minute as the White Sox got a runner to third, but could not score him. So the final 3-2 Boston, they split the series 2 games apiece. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 hits for the Red Sox. Far cry from 16 and a far cry from 11 runs. The way it started out, I'm thinking, man, this is going to be just like the real game. But that was it. 3 in the first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits for the White Sox, closer to the actual. There's only 4. And errors, let's see, 1 for the Red Sox, none for the White Sox. No, 1 apiece. Yeah, I was thinking there was 1 because they didn't have a positive or a, anyway, the blue die was a real low roll, I remember. So 41 and 40 in the replay. In actuality, they're going to be 43 and 38 after this game. 43 and 38, 41 and 40. Trying to stay up with the actual record. So there you go. They move above 500. Thank you again, Steve Ryan. I can't thank you enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you missed the beginning of this video, I encourage you to watch the beginning. It may take a while to upload. I don't know if you can watch it immediately or not. But Steve Ryan, I'll just say this much. He's the man. He is a very, very generous person and very giving, generous person. So check it out. So let's see what else. Anything else? Nothing else looks like. Thanks again, Tribe Fan, Beatles, Statistician, checking in at work, Mark Tully. Of course, a lot of you guys might be checking in at work. I don't know. D. Scott Howard. And Larry Harris was here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, on the Patreon deal, our first giveaway is going to be at the $50 mark. We're over halfway there. So you don't have to give every month either. If you just want to give 1 month, drop out, you can drop out. I'm pretty sure that's the case. What I read is you can drop out anytime. You're not locked in, okay? So if you just want to give $2 and get in on a drawing or something, you can do that. I'm pretty sure. I mean, check me on that, but I'm pretty sure that's the case. The way I read it. If anybody knows for sure, let me know. But I'm almost positive you can jump out at any time. You're not locked in for a year. Like if you give $2 and 1 month and then the next month you don't want to give, you can drop right out. Okay? Thanks again. I'm going to get out of here for now. I'm going to start checking out what I showed you in the beginning of the video. I don't want to spoil it. So until next time, take care and God bless you guys. Thank you.